Welcome back to the Art of Home, as we journey deeper into this home built by Carl M. Hansen Companies and discover the hidden mystique. Now we're here with Rob Kretz of AVID Technology. All right, I walk into this house, the architecture, the design, the look and feel of it's absolutely stunning. It's one of our favorite houses. That's why we're back here. But there's technology everywhere, except we can't see it.
We will accept that comment graciously. Thank you very much. Part of our job is to blend technology seamlessly in the house. We try to eliminate wall clutter. We don't have volume controls and light switches all over the house. Everything is seamlessly integrated into an iPad.
So take us through all the components that we see here.
Well, what we've got is whole house audio control, video distribution. Your movies, your television shows can be sent anywhere throughout the house from the iPad itself. Lighting control, security system, climate control, to the extent that we have cameras placed both on site as well as remote cameras at a cabin in Wisconsin for viewing both locally and when you're away.
So properties that aren't necessarily here, you can also keep an eye on.
Absolutely.
And the lighting up and down, no matter where you're at as well.
Whether you're home or away, we also have them on a timer in a vacation mode, so it presents the impression that someone is in the house, so that burglars will maybe move on to the next home.
Well, and I think a really important thing for people these days too is you've got the climate on there.
Oh, it's one of my favorites. With one simple press of a button, I can set the house to a specific temperature.
Home technology and system integration can't be overlooked in today's homes. The convenience, security, control, and aesthetic abounds in this house, and is a center point for both new construction and retrofits now and into the future. All right, Rob, so logistics. I see an iPad mounted in the kitchen. That's one. Where else or how else does this work?
We try to centrally locate at least one iPad in a central portion of the home so that everyone has immediate and easy access to it. It's not exclusive to just the one iPad though. You can have multiple iPads, whether it's the kids, every adult in the house, as well as your iPhone, iPod Touch.
So it's their normal iPad?
Correct.
Or their normal
It's not
phone.
an exclusive iPad.
Okay.
It's just an iPad.
I love that. So it's just a part of what we all do every day.
Absolutely.
That's great.
One of my favorite features is remote access. Clients are able to remote into their house and control the house, whether it be lighting or security. For instance, we had a client recently that was on safari in South Africa, looked at a camera, opened their garage door for a delivery person, closed the garage door behind him, and then went back on safari.
Brilliant. All right, give us a couple more hidden gems, because I know there's more.
A couple of my favorite features in this house. We've got a security camera at the front door. If someone rings the doorbell, it takes a snapshot of the person. That can be sent via email, even when you're away.
Wow.
Another thing that I love in this house is the shades in the master bedroom. They're on a timer. They open at 7 o'clock in the morning. They close a half an hour past sunset. And on the weekends, they open a little bit later so you can sleep in.
And I know there are a bunch of things downstairs that we can see, so let's go take a look.
Sounds great.
Tell me some of the trends in entertainment spaces. We're in one right now, but what's different about this? What's happening?
What we've seen over the last few years is a decline in true dedicated home theaters. More often, clients are moving towards a multi-purpose space such as this, where you can watch a movie but still play games.
And what about this room now is happening in regard to the technology? We see things that we didn't see upstairs. It's kind of more opulent. It's a little bit more in your face.
One of the things that we tried to do here was to offset the sharp contrast between a big television on a wall and this beautiful white wall. So what we've done is built a fabric panel which contains the speakers to sort of soften the room.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
And it's all sound controlled.
Absolutely. This is an acoustically treated room as well.
Wow.
So during the movies, you actually hear the explosions and you hear the whispers.
And the shades go down.
Absolutely.
So you're in really a theater.
With one press of a button.
And we can't ignore the lighted soffit.
It's one of my favorite
It's so
features.
cool.
And we've got my favorite right now, aqua, but very simply, we can switch that over to blue.
It's fantastic. Well done.
Thank you.
Technology is trend, and when it's integrated into design like this, it's easy to believe that it drives the look and style components of any design. Rob, there's so much happening in technology, and as you look to the future, you're right on the cutting edge.
We try to be. Some of the things that we're working on today, you actually won't see for about another 2 years. With technology evolving and changing so much, we try to pre-wire homes so that as technology evolves, our clients aren't left in the dust.
I love that. And so you won't even tell me what's happening in the future,
We're gonna have to do another
it's
show.
so exciting. Well, but the iPad is only a couple years old, so just think of the possibilities.
Absolutely.
It's fantastic. It has been so great to be with you
Thank you
today,
very
and
much.
really appreciate your perspective and insight.
Thank you.
This high level of integration in technology requires not only a sophisticated process with much planning, but also techniques that allow homeowners now and in the future to visualize how the house is wired. 360-degree photography allows both the current and future owners to move forward with potential remodeling or other projects seamlessly. Each area is photographed, marked, and filed for every client as a living document as to where wiring is and what's behind walls, in floors, and overhead and ceilings. A very useful tool, and with up to 15 miles of wires in a single home, this is a great feature of AVID's commitment to each client.
All the technology in this house is hidden behind the walls. There's no remotes to lose, not a lot of switches littering the walls. Rob took 13 miles of wire and buried it behind the walls and brought it seamlessly to a rack in the basement where it was meticulously zip-tied to the rack itself. A homeowner's not going to go around and be able to pull things out and put it back in. Nothing is going to come out of place. I think that the real key to getting this to work correctly is the collaboration that occurs early on in the process when building a house. It really makes the end result phenomenal.